Won't he do it? He said he would. Fight your battles for you. They gon' wonder how you sleep at night. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Anybody tell you something different, you know that's a lie. You gonna look back and be so amazed. How it turned out, it's only his grace. Won't he do it? He said he would. So I trust him at all times. What up, everybody? It's Wednesday, y'all. I'm out here in the mobile meditation station. That's right, my car. I'm up here. I am giving praises to God. I'm thanking him. I'm even thanking him for the rain. It's chilly, y'all, though. It is definitely cold out here. Well, yeah, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm always cold. The kids know everything. I be freezing. But I'm up here. It's Won't He Do It Wednesdays. Let me tell y'all, I didn't feel like doing this today. Well, I didn't have anything to say today. I know God is always amazing. I know that he is always there for us. I know in these times it appears as if he's not there, but I know he's here. But I didn't have a story to tell. I like to get in here and, give a testimony. Won't he do it? Didn't he do it? He worked it out. That's what I come in here and I like to give. And I didn't have anything for today. People are losing people. People are still sick. People are hurting. I just want to give condolences to everyone that has lost someone. My mom's friend lost her husband yesterday. I send my condolences to Dee and her family, and it's just rough. It's really, really hard out here, and I was a little upset today. I didn't have anything to give a testimony about, but I want to shout out Victor Nicholson. He was on this prayer line today that he invited us on, and he gave a word. And his word today was, there is pain. No, there is purpose in your pain. Now, I was feeling mighty down. I was feeling down. And then that day I seen you in the store, Miss Millie. I knew there was a God. Just kidding, y'all. But word, Vic, that message you gave today really, really helped me, because I know that there is purpose in my pain. I don't understand why all of this is going on. I don't understand why we're all losing people. I don't get it. I really, really don't. I know people do have to die. I know that. But it was just like one after another, after another. My heart goes out to you people. And to us, we lost people. I don't want to just keep saying it, but it's continuous. So, was that the word, y'all? Continuous? Yeah. If it wasn't, just put it in the comments. But, today, that message that he preached, and he spoke about David, and he spoke about how, David's father even overlooked him when they came to the house. And the big thing is, God never overlooks you. He never overlooks you. He gave a speech about, not a speech, he preached about Mother's Day and how people wouldn't have their mothers on Mother's Day, and how people have lost people. I don't really care too much I love my mother. Thank God I still have her, but I don't have my own children, so I hate going on Facebook on Mother's Day, and I hate looking at all of that. So I can't relate on one end, but I can relate when it comes to a whole different concept. So I get it. I really do. And we don't know why we have to endure certain things, but God is able. God is really able. And whatever it is we're going through today, however, we're feeling, we have to trust God. We really, really have to trust God. And like I was saying, the good thing is, even though people overlook us, even though people do us wrong, even though people just really are out to hurt us,
God, you are always there. You are always there, God. You don't overlook us. Well, that scripture he spoke about about the chief cornerstone. You know, when I finally recognized what that meant, you know, that corner, the corner of the building is what helps the building, you know, stay up. They need the corners to hold that building up. And they overlooked Jesus. They hung him high, and, you know, they stretched him wide, and they spit on him, and they put a crown of thorns on his head. But God never overlooked him. Just like God does not overlook us. So whatever people have done to you, God sees everything. He sees everything, and it's purpose in your pain. Because when people go through things, they could tell somebody else, you know what? I've been there. I got you. I promise you God is going to work this out. You know what? When I was going through this is what I did. I know everybody's story is different. And I know that God doesn't, it doesn't always work out the same way. But if he works for me, he works for you. So, I got my rider today. He's always here. My ride or die. My ride, like he died for me. For real. That's my ride or die. That's a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Second comes my mom. But Jesus is my ride or die, literally. And I know if my mom had to die for me, she absolutely 100% would. And I know people will die for their own children. People literally have died for their children. So it is Mother's Day this weekend. And I'm glad because, you know, my mom wasn't feeling good. And I'm glad every day she's getting better and better. And amen, shout out to her. But it's rough. Shout out to all the mothers. All the mothers. This remote learning is hard. It's rough, and I know it's hard for you, and I know that some of you parents can't wait for your kids to go back to school, and when they get that phone call, you're gonna be like, yep, I know he did it. I know, too bad you can't beat him. I know he did it, because he ain't listening to me. So let's give a shout out to the teachers, because I know it's rough for those teachers out there when they are at work and them kids are disrespectful and they spit in their face and when they don't listen, and I know it's hard. So shout out to the teachers. Y'all see my eyebrows? I've been trying to grow these eyebrows in since the beginning of Ronication. It's rough. Excuse me. But I really, that was my thing. I'm glad that we got to get on that call. And Victor preached it. You done preached it, Victor. Okay? Because it's purpose in my pain. Anything that you are going through, anything that I am going through, it's a purpose in it. We don't know what the purpose is. We don't know if we're going to have to tell somebody this happened. We don't know if we're going to have to go, you're going to get through this. We don't know if it's going to make us stronger. We don't know what it is for, but it's purpose in our pain. And, you know, I don't like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because I don't know if that really happens like that, because some stuff really put people out for the count. It may not kill them, but they never go back to being the person that they were. Not everybody, but I'm trusting in my Jesus. I am, through everything, I am trusting God. And I'm going to need you guys to trust him. Trust him, y'all. When it don't look like it's working out the way you want it to, trust him. Maybe it's supposed to work out a different way. When people do you wrong, trust him, because God says he is our vindicator. Now, I know that we want people to be hurting and feeling the way that we're feeling, and we want God to just like do this horrible thing to them. But then we have to understand that we weren't always that best person either. So imagine if what the people that we wronged would have prayed the same thing, and we would have got what they prayed. So thank God we have a God who does what he want to do. Y'all already know that. He exactly does what he wants to do. He's God, and this is what he can do. So with that being said, I won't be before you guys long. Sound like I'm a preacher, right? I am not a preacher. Oh well, whatever God wants. But I don't want to. Anyway, I was a little upset today because of my assignment situation with this place that I'm working at. And I have to find the good in it. I know people have lost their jobs. I know people are getting unemployment. I know people couldn't get unemployment. I know that it's a lot of stuff that is happening, and I'm grateful. But I'm still not happy with the outcome. But I have to find the best in it. We have to find the good in every situation. We have to. I'm angry. I'm going to be real. But God said, be angry and not sin. And you know, it's like this. And oh, another thing that Victor said was, sometimes you just got to be quiet. You have to be quiet. And trust me, it is so much stuff that I want to say about people, and I'm going to just be quiet. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to trust God. And like the preacher this morning said, doing the right thing is always hard, but it works out for you in the end. So I don't know if I've helped somebody today. I don't know if, you needed to hear this. I don't know if I even need to just say it just to hear it myself. But I pray that I help somebody today because I needed it. See y'all later. See y'all next week, y'all.